It's no secret that America is facing a lot of issues right now. Some that we really couldn't have predicted, others that were entirely predictable for decades. But Tucker Carlson over at Fox News believes that he knows how to solve all of these problems and how to protect Americans. And the answer is actually quite simple. It's been staring us in the face the whole time, according to Tucker. Just vote for Republicans, and all of this goes away. Here's what Tucker had to say.
But to remind the Republican Party that it is our only shield. Yes, the Republican Party, flawed and infuriating though it often is, the fact remains the GOP is the only institution still open to the rest of us, to Americans who want to live as they did just 15 years ago, quietly, productively, without being harassed and harangued by self-righteous lunatics who mean them harm, and they do. If you want to be left alone to do your job and raise your family in this country, you will need a protector. That protector must be the Republican Party. There are no other options, but it must be a very different kind of Republican Party. Keep in mind, we're getting a new Republican Party no matter what happens. Even now, vultures wait just off stage to swoop in and claim the GOP for themselves once Donald Trump is gone.
Of course, why didn't we think of that before, folks? If we want to be safe, if we want to be protected, all we got to do is vote for some Republicans. Because Republicans totally kept America safe on September 11th, 2001, right? No bad things ever happen under Republicans. I mean, it's not like our Republican-controlled federal government right now is seeing us die during a pandemic, right? That's not a thing that's happening, right, Tucker? All the good things that have happened in American history have happened under Republican leadership, and all the bad things have happened under Democratic leadership, right? No. But here's the thing. What Tucker Carlson is doing right now is a redux of the 1968 Richard Nixon campaign, where Nixon, in the middle of the civil rights movement, civil unrest all over the place, he came out and said, elect me, I am the candidate of law and order. I'm going to return your lives to normal. I'm going to protect you, average American citizen. You don't want these mobs going into your neighborhoods, now do you? I'm the only one that can protect you from that. And Trump, to an extent, has tried to do the same thing. He is not as articulate as Tucker Carlson, which is a very weird statement to make, saying somebody's not as articulate as Tucker Carlson, but he's not. And Tucker actually did a good job here of inciting that fear in his audience. The problem is, it's totally made up. Nothing Carlson said there was based anywhere near reality. Because think about what he said. Americans who want to live just as they did 15 years ago, quietly, productively, without being harassed and harangued by self-righteous lunatics who mean them harm, and they do. If you want to be left alone to do your job and raise your family in this country, you will need a protector. But here's the problem, man. The Republican Party doesn't actually leave people alone. The Republican Party is actually far more intrusive into people's personal lives than the Democrats could ever hope to be. Because if you think that they just let people go about their lives and they don't harass or harangue them, as you say, then go try to get an abortion in a red state. Why don't you try that and you tell me if you get harassed or harangued? How about you try being a member of the LGBTQ community anywhere in the country right now under Republican rule? And you're going to tell me that Republicans just let people, just go live your life. We're not going to interfere. We're not going to tell you how to do anything. That's a lie. That is an absolute lie. And Tucker knows it. He knows that what he is selling his audience right now is complete fiction. But a lot of people in this country like fiction because fiction's better than reality. And if they continue to consume this fiction, we will never fix our reality. We will never get things the way that they need to be in this country if we listen to people like Tucker Carlson, not just by taking his advice, but by living in this fantasy world. No one political party right now, by the way, has the answers for everything. No one political party that exists right now in the United States can be fully trusted at all. This is something that transcends politics. That's what we're seeing happen right now It's not left versus right. This is about humanity. Treating everyone as if they were equal, regardless of who they love, who they're attracted to, what the color of their skin is, what God they worship or don't worship. This is about everybody being on the same level playing field. And all we're asking the government to do is just, hey, look out for us. Don't restrict me. Don't tell me that I am different and laws apply to me that do not apply to these people. Just make sure I'm okay. Give me health care. Don't let me lose my home because I had to go to the emergency room or because I needed an emergency surgery. Help me afford to go to college by not being saddled with 30 years of student loan debt. Help me by not letting the planet burn down due to climate change. That's what we want the government to do. We don't want them telling us who we can or cannot marry, which bathrooms we can or cannot use. Those are fake issues created by Republicans to instill fear in the American public. That's what it's about. That's what they want to do. And that's what Tucker Carlson is trying to stoke before the 2020 election, because that is the only card that the Republicans have left.